I haven't been live in I don't know how long, but we're about to cook up some catfish. And my main thing on today is I want to show you how I allowed these folk to send me out of the grocery store with catfish still had the skin on it, y'all. So I done cooked this 3 times this week. I bought a whole catfish. I asked them to remove the head. After they removed the head, I think it was $22.32, if you could see that. But they only removed the fins, the gills, the guts, and the head. The gentleman, he really couldn't speak English, y'all. And I wasn't mad about it, but I know I needed what I needed, which was the catfish. So, I'm going to show you how to skin the catfish, okay? We're going to spend a little time together tonight, honey, or this morning, depending on where you are. I'm going to wash my hands up a little bit because I got a lot of oil on. Y'all know I got that dry skin. But the catfish, it has such a deep, thick skin on it that we need to remove the skin so we can fry it up and have a hot, delicious, juicy, flavorful, tender catfish. Let me wash my hands, okay? I know y'all probably sleep, but hey, our work schedules are different, and I'm okay with that. So I was like, well, let me go live. I got to double rinse because that's just who I am. That's why my hands are always dry, okay? And that's okay. I'm clean. It looks ashy to a lot of people, and I'm okay with that too. So, I'm going to show y'all how to skin this fish so we can get it in the skillet and have a good meal, okay? Let's do it. All right. This one, it did come with about, he told me it was going to be 4 to 5 pieces. It came out to be at least 7. And they were big pieces. So he cut a lot. They were bigger than what I expected. And as I've been cooking it, y'all, I just been chopping it down. If you could see that size. And I want to bring it closer to the camera, but I don't want to have blood droppings all over my cabinets and everything. Plus, I'm already doing it on wood, which they don't recommend. But this is the easiest way for me to show you how to skin your catfish if you go to a fish market, which I did, to order my catfish. It was a whole catfish before they were steaks. So I'm going to take this one. We're just going to pull it up here. Now, I did go and buy me some wire pliers, brand new, but if you have any knowledge of the dishwasher, y'all don't put them in a dishwasher, man. Listen, the dishwasher will have everything looking rusty. So I'm just going to cut up here on the bone area. I don't know, y'all. I like learning and I like teaching it as well. So this is a sharp knife, but I'm being very gentle with it so I don't cut off too much of my fish. But if you could see that, you see that I already made the incision. And I'm going to take these wire pliers and grip it down here, baby. I'm going to have me some fish tonight. Yes, I've had to do this. And I'm just cutting off a thin layer so I can get the skin to come off. I've had to do this multiple times this week because that fish market do not remove the skin off the fish, and I just don't understand why. And I'm saying to myself, they have these pre-order options where if you want steaks, you can get it like this. We only cut them this size, etc. Well, why you don't remove the skin, baby? Because that's one of our biggest issues. So I just came on home and I figured out how to do it on my own, baby. I'm not from the southern states where you have to fish and all of that. And I enjoy it, but I'm like the cleaning portion, especially if the head is on the fish, y'all. But I'll cook it. I ain't gonna gut it, but I'll cook it. But if I have to go through this process to eat, I know how to do it. And so, okay, let me show y'all, because I almost cut that without showing y'all. So, if you let them sell you some fish that still got the skin on it, and this is catfish, y'all. This skin ain't no easy skin. It's not, it's rough. Because catfish, they gonna navigate. So it's tough and it's rough. And if you go ahead and grab your wire pliers, get your knife, and just get an edge, and then, you know, kind of navigate down to clean it where you don't lose too much fish on the skin when you remove it. It should look something like this. And so now I'm going to grab the edge of this fish and I'm going to work it down to the end. So that way I don't lose my fish, y'all. The one catfish, when they weigh it, and they weigh it with the head on and everything, it was $22. And if y'all paying attention, you're going to see. Now, you can see it's a little cleaner already. I ain't going to lose too much fish up on here, baby. I'm not going to waste my money. But it was $22.50 for a full fish. And that was with the head on, the guts inside, and everything. So they not going to cut you no slack, baby. They going to charge you for the whole entire fish. And then what's left after you pay for what is not edible is what you get. So with me doing it like this, I'm going to make sure I get everything is edible. Okay? Look at this. See how I put that knife up on that thing? Gladed across. Listen, now I don't have a small portion to go, and I'm going to be very careful at the bottom because this bottom part is thinner and more fragile than the top. And then we're going to do the same thing on this side. So I said, well, let me go on here and share this with my family because every deli don't offer certain services that we need. Not only that, y'all, look at them. Not only that, they don't speak our language. Their language is not our language, etc. I didn't lose much fish. Baby, I'm going to eat good. And if y'all been watching my shorts, y'all already know that girl been in there cooking some catfish. But I figured tonight I will come in here and show you how to do it. And just for the people in the chats that's cutting up already, y'all, I don't entertain negativity. And social media has really shown me just how negative y'all can be. So if you're looking to get a rise out of me, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So you might want to go find another channel where you can, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and bring them out their comfort zone because that's not going to happen for me. I was one of those people that would entertain y'all, cuss you out, say all the things that you probably deserve because of what you're going through. And what you're putting in my comment section. But I know y'all just, you looking for attention that you're not getting at home, and then you figure if I agitate her enough, I'll get it from her. Baby, no. And I've been blessed to have children, so I know what that look like. And I also know what a household without structure, discipline, morals, values, integrity look like. And some of y'all come in the comment section with that. So you cannot deter me from what I'm doing. Ooh, baby, now that was a good cut there, baby. That right there, listen. No extra nothing. Y'all, I'm focused. And that's how you should be. When negativity come in your comments and they want to cause chaos, send them on their way. They ain't got no good going on in their life, and they don't want nothing to happen to yours. But you got to pray for them. And I wasn't always like this. I used to jump on the people. If you came for me, I got you back. But y'all not worth it. You're really not worth it. And when you realize that you actually could be worth it, it's too late. Y'all done put so much negativity out in the world that you suffer from whatever you're going through. So, yeah, trolls can keep it moving on this channel because we don't entertain them. Now, that's what the fish should look like. Catfish after you skin the fish, babe. Yeah, so after you learn, it might be a little jagged. You might jack it up a little bit. But if you're ever in a situation where they don't skin your fish, do it yourself. Do it literally. I just took this off of this. And it looks so much smaller, right? I know. Imagine it. DIY. Do it yourself. Stop being lazy. Even though that wasn't my plan when I went in there to have them folk do me right. But if they don't provide the service or offer it, what are you going to do? You're going to walk out and not get what you need, and they got what you need? And I had already been to like 5 places. I was like, no, I'm leaving with this catfish. Y'all, I'm just trying to chop it down. Ooh, which, this is not the right knife. Let me be clear. But I use what I want to use. So now I got 2 out of the 1. Catfish steaks. You don't want to just leave and not learn how to navigate. Because every place that you go to, they were supposed to gut it. But they, they did what they did. And then I still got to clean and take away extra. So, I'm glad I know how to do that. But if you take me to the pond and ask me to fish, and this is going to be foreign to y'all, and that fish come up out of there, listen, somebody going to have to get it off the fishing rod, because I can't do it. But if it comes to me without a head, I will make you a meal and a home. Y'all, honey. It's just certain things. I'm a city girl. I wasn't raised in those times, but my mama was, and I watched her, and I learned a lot. And it's still in watching her, I wasn't willing to do certain things, but now I find myself doing them all the time. Okay. You are so beautiful. Thank you so much. Pam's. Marson, thank you so much. I feel beautiful when I wake up, baby. And that's when my day gets started. Yes, I thank God that I got the ability, and then I move forward. So I appreciate that. I'm just going to rinse this fish off. And I'm going to put it in the bowl here, because I'm going to skin all this at one time. I've been skinning fish for the last 3 days. So we're going to put it in here. And I'm going to skin everything at one time this time, so that I don't have to go through it again. I think this is going to be the head of the fish, or the neck. It still has a big bone in it and everything. So I'm going to try to skin that. I still need to clean all of this. And I think that's going to be the hardest one, so I'm going to leave it for later. But yeah, we're going to skin this one next. So delicious, y'all. Listen. So I just cut it right here. Try not to go all the way through the fish, but just hit it right at the top part. See, that was good. That was a real good example. And then you just catch it at the edge here, right here. And then we have to find a way to skin it back. This piece is smaller than the last piece, but I think they're all the same if you're shaving it right. So if you grip it from the edge and then pull it back and then just let that knife work. And this is a really good knife. This is one of the ninja knives. Even though I done jacked it up a little bit from cutting bones, which I gotta stop doing, but they're very sharp. And then that way you can lay it on there and then just work it back to get that skin off. And yes, I plan on cleaning my cabinets and this wood with antibacterial bleach, all of that, y'all. I really do. My OCD ain't gonna let me do nothing different. When I tell you, and the skin is clean, you see it? Come on now. And then just take it down, flip it back over. And now that one side is done, you still gotta do this side. Some people say you can fry with this on there, but I think the fish ain't gonna be as done. It'll probably be unevenly cooked. And this is tough. The skin on a catfish, I feel like it'll be tough. But, you know, you gotta figure that out on your own. So yeah, we cooking tonight. We gonna skin them. I'm gonna fry up me a couple of pieces, not all of it. And I'm gonna sit down and eat. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sit down and eat, baby. Cause I'm hungry. I woke up like, yeah, we cooking tonight. Yes, Lord. In a major way. This skin's so tough, you can go halfway on it and it's still gonna come off. At first I wasn't sure, but it's definitely given. If you hit me on the right angle, you got it made. There we go. So it caught a little fish right here, but I promise you it wasn't much. Listen. When I first got the fish, I was like, what I'm going to do? Like, I got home, and I'm like, it don't look like it normally do. Oh, God, I got all that on my face. I don't like that. I'm like, it don't look like what it normally look like when I buy it. And that's because they did everything but skin the fish. So I was like, well, let me learn how to skin this fish, because, baby, this $23 for one whole fish. It's about to get $8 down. And I was just craving catfish. And they made them so big, y'all. I'm just cutting them into tools. You see, I just cut it like that, and I'm just going to break that bone in the middle. And I've been cutting them all into tools. So I think when I left the market, I had 5 or 7. But I probably end up with like 17, 18 pieces. Really. Like, so do you ever think about how your meat or seafood or whatever looks before you actually get it? Somebody doing what I'm doing right now, they just getting paid for it. I'm doing the extra work. He actually left a fin on here, y'all. But I'm doing the extra work. So, yeah. I never really thought about how... And I just cut that down. And then we're just going to peel it back to get that skin off. I never really thought about how it was done, and because who does that? Like, who thinks? But I'm sure someone does. It's just not me. Make it simple and easy for me. Dress it up and make it easy for me, okay? I just tabbed on to that little piece of skin. I put the knife in the middle, and then I start cutting. And then that's what we're going to do for the duration of this, so that we can remove the skin. And I just never, ever thought that far. But my mama used to be in the kitchen all the time, baby. And she was from the South, too, so y'all know they did what they had to do. That's why I don't mind doing it, baby. Okay? I'm going to eat. I'm going to eat what I want to eat. And if I can get it fresh, I will prefer it. Okay? Yes. I feel like it's healthier. Yeah, that part. So you can get you a wire set or a Y-plier set from the Dollar Tree, which is where I bought this set from. Brand new. It didn't touch nothing but the food, and I did rinse it off before I put it onto the fish. One thing I learned, don't put it in the dishwasher, y'all. It's gonna come out so rusty, looking old. And yeah. But if you put it in the dishwasher the first time, just take you some Comets and clean it up real good. But don't do that no more. It's gonna wear the material down. And I don't want nothing on my food that ain't supposed to be on my food. If they did this where I was when I purchased the meat, I promise you, you wouldn't be getting this video. But it's necessary. It's beneficial. Listen. Especially to the people I cook. All right, this our last one. This our last one. Bag full of blood. This probably going to be the hardest one because this is where the head comes from. So the head sits in here. And this is a lot of bone. Everything else didn't have bones, y'all. So, let's see how I do and how much meat I can save from this one. Put that bag in the sink. I am going to cut it at the top here. Right on the bone. Can you hear it? I should have put my mic on, but I didn't. You hear it? All bone. So I just cut it. Now we're going to try to peel it back. Hopefully they work in our favor. Let's see. Woo! Okay. See, with the bone, I don't want to sprinkle this all over my house, but with the bone, you don't lose a lot of fish because it's bone with a little fish on it. Y'all, I'm struggling with this. Trying to show y'all this. Look at it. Oh, Lord, I'm going to have to do a lot of cleaning. But this how you do it. Because that bone still got a lot of fish on it, too. When you get to the area where, down here, where you got a lot of meat and everything, a lot of fish, you want to do it the way I taught you earlier. And this is hard to do, y'all. For real. It takes a lot of strength. But I will say pulling it is easier than using a knife because you're probably going to run into a lot of bone. So let's see if we can pull the rest of this. I mean, because if it ain't, you got your fish up here, granted, it's going to be a lot. But when you go down and you got the bone area, that's just bone. You're not eating that. So you got to get over that part. And if you don't, I don't think it matters because you're not eating that part. So let's find out. We're going to find out together, okay? We're going to find out together. Let's see. Let me see. Well, okay, that's good. Oh, break the bone, baby. That little bone. I like that. Yeah, I would never though. Moving forward into the future of ordering my catfish, I will never allow them to sell me catfish that's not skinned. If you can't skin the catfish, I do not want to purchase from your market. But if you're shopping at your regular Walmart, HEB and all of that, you're not going to go through this process, you know, because it's already done. And then 9 times out of 10, your fish not like my fish, okay? I'm just saying. It's a lot of work, y'all. But they can't never sell me no fish like this again. And I'll go to the pier and everything to buy my fish, but you gon' skin that fish. And I know why it's easier for them. Look at that. Now I was able to save all of my fish right there. I know why it's easier for them, because before they chop your fish up, whether you want steaks or fillets, they skin the entire fish. So I'm doing extra work. Had I went to a place that would skin the fish, he would have skinned that entire fish first, and then he would have gave me my option of fillets or steaks. And with catfish, I like steaks, so that's what I ordered. And with that particular butcher, y'all, he was like, no. So I don't even think they was a real butcher anyway. But we're gonna clean it out. We're gonna get out whatever they left up in there. This right here. Get it out of there. And yeah, that's gross. That's nasty. But I mean, if they don't clean it all the way, you better go home and do it for yourself. Because you could be eating a whole lot of shit you ain't supposed to eat. Oh, I'm sorry for saying that. I'm just saying. Break that bone if you need to make sure it's clean. Get all of that. And yeah. Well, I'm about to clean this fish, baby. Skin it down. This is my last one too, y'all. I'm about to eat good tonight. Listen, I did want to have me some rice and biscuits with the catfish, but I ain't gonna lay down like that, y'all. I'm greedy, but damn, I can't do that. Listen, I'm trying to get myself together. So you could hear the bone on top of what I'm trying to release when it comes to the skin. And I'm okay with that, but they can't sell me this no more. Baby, if you can't skin the fish, I'm gonna gotta go somewhere else, because it's a lot of work for me. Shaking all this stuff all over my kitchen. And now I gotta clean up extra. But you gotta get that skin off there. Yeah, so that was a lesson for tonight, y'all. How to skin the catfish. Save as much as you can, because when you don't know what you're doing, baby, you finna waste your whole catfish. That fish gonna come out looking skimpy. And the sad part is they weigh you according to what the entire fish weighs. And what you decide to save off that fish is up to you. Like some people cook fish heads and all of that in soup, and I don't do that. So my first thing was, can you take the head off? So that was a waste of money with just the head. Me not utilizing the head, but hey, y'all do what y'all want to do with that, baby. You can resell it if that's something you do, which a lot of places do. And I don't care. I can't. But I just need this one to get right. And right now, let me just see if I can break this down. All right. Yeah, because I saved this entire side. Now I'm struggling with the other side. Baby, I need all my fish. My hands feel so gritty. Okay. But yeah, I was craving catfish. I did not want nothing out the bag. And I wanted it to be fresh. I guess I got that, honey. I guess I got that, y'all. Be careful what you ask for, okay? But I'm not mad. I just won't let them sell me nothing that's not skinned anymore. So I just put the clampers onto the edge right here. Put the clampers onto the edge right there. And then all of the fish, we're going to pull it down with a knife so that we can save it. I'm going to show you in just, look at it. Girl, bad. See how clean that skin look? Pop, pop, pop. Yes, honey, we better eat good. Learn what you need to learn so that you can survive. Listen, I ain't no hillside girl with no country vibes, but if I need to eat, baby, I know how to do it. Baby, I know how to go on in there and fillet that thing up. Just take the head off because I'm going to be scared to touch it. All right. And then I guess I'll break this one down too so that I can have two. Because that's that top part and I'll keep this whole instead of chopping it into two. Got a second rule in my flow clean. Let's wash this off, baby. It's getting cooked. It's my house. You do what you want in your house. I'm going to do what I'm going to do what I want in my house. It fell on the floor, baby. We're going to eat it. God, look at them. Full bowl. Fully skinned. I'm about to clean them up real good. And we're going to fry it. We're going to fry it. It was a lot of work. But, listen. If you're walking in and let them sell it to you like that, you better learn how to take care of the product. I did it. I gotta make sure this don't go down in my dishwasher because that'll be a whole big problem, y'all. So let me just go ahead. I'm about to probably pour a whole thing of bleach over in this sink. For real. I did try a new seasoning from HEB. And that was because I'm finna show it to y'all. It wasn't right. It wasn't to my liking. It wasn't to my liking because I like spicy. If you tell me it's going to be seasoned, babe, let it be seasoned. So I don't have to put so much seasoning, okay? But it wasn't it. I still had to add my own seasoning and flavor. But I will say that it was crispy. They promised the crunch and the crisp, and I got that. So I'm going to continue to use it until it's gone. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to continue to use it until it's gone. Okay? Let me show y'all what I got. I got some, I need to put this on the cold water right quick. Do that, rinse that off. I'm sorry I was missing y'all comments. Buffalo ribs. I've never eaten buffalo ribs before. And if I have, it was not to my understanding. So no. Yes, they are so good. Yes, Peyton, yes. You have a ton of buffalo options. Oh, really? Buffalo fish? What? Metro Atlanta. Oh, Metro Atlanta. Okay, so, and I be down there. I'm gonna have to check. I love markets, like y'all. I wasn't really big on buying fresh food because I was afraid of, you know, having the head on. I'm just gonna be honest. But now I'm like, yeah, y'all can give me that. I know it's fresh. Ain't nothing been added to it. Ain't nobody tampering with it. If it look too big, I don't want it. If it don't look normal, I don't want it. Just my own preferences. But I'm gonna have to check into that Peyton skinny plier. Yes, it worked. You see, it worked. You listen. I had bought a 2-pack from the Dollar Tree for $5, and it was the 2 pliers, the skinny one and the regular one. But I knew going into it that I was going to need the skinny plier because I wanted to catch the edge of the skin. And I didn't want to lose too much of my fish. I'm just cleaning this down with some Clorox bleach. OCD, whatever you want to call it, however. I'm guilty. So, yeah. Hold on one sec. I need to wash my hands. The right tool for the job. Yes, ma'am. Yes, Steve, you said it right. The right tool for the job. I just, in my mind, I was thinking like, I need something skinny that's going to grip the edge, and then I can work that knife real close to the skin so that I don't lose too much fish. So that is true. French fried frog legs. Oh, y'all. I'm scared of eating things I'm not familiar with. Now, I tried frog legs. It took me 44 years. And they taste like chicken, but I promise you I didn't eat much. It was a nibble. And it was not bad. And I get that we have to broaden our horizon or whatever they say, but frog legs, my school exhibit, it just got me in between. I'm not really good with that, y'all. I like the things that I was brought up on. Some of the things that I was brought up on, people feel like you shouldn't eat that because that was a struggle meal, etc. I still enjoy that. I really don't like sushi. I don't eat that, but my kids do. It's a lot that go into the mental aspect of not being aware of what that item is actually are and things of that nature. So I really don't branch out too much food wise, y'all. And when I try it, I'm gonna tell you right off the bat, y'all ain't. So if you don't get a review and you see me bite it, you know I'm already not finna bash the company because it might not be them, it might be me. But I'll definitely check that out. French fried frog legs. I don't know, y'all. I was scared to try the first frog leg, and it tastes like chicken to me. But I didn't eat much of it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not doing that. But y'all, we gonna put our meat up here. Put our seafood up here because this is some fish we about to cook. Some catfish. And I'm just rinsing it. I had let it sit in the cold water for a minute and get it all good to go. I'm just washing my hands at this point. Thank y'all for liking the video, chiming in, rocking out with me. You didn't have to. Hopefully it was informational. Because this was something that I never experienced. I never had to skin my own fish, but I was able to jump right into motion to do it. And I was like, well, why is it so different this time than last time? Because I was facing a what do they call it? when it's verbal. Yeah, I can't get the word right now, but I was facing the, and I'm sure they were too, because I couldn't speak Spanish and they couldn't speak English. So there was a language barrier. And then they had signs at the top of the store to tell me what they offered. And it never said skin. They gonna skin the fish. It never said that. So that's why I can't fault them. But next time, when I see that that's not a service that they offer, I'm not gonna shop there. Because it requires, but now I can do it, but still, who wants to pay so much, $23 for an uncooked fish, that you still got to do some work to? And yeah, that's a lot of work. So I don't want to have to do that. Me, I don't want to have to do that. So if I can help it, I am going to go somewhere that I know provide the services that I need. They gave me a good, healthy, thick fish, though. But I don't want to have to go through this process, because I done cooked this fish and I done cut it up multiple times and all of that within a course of a week. And I've been skinning fish every time I decide to eat it. So we're not going to cook all of these. I am going to freeze some for another day. I'm only going to cook maybe 3, and that's at the most. Maybe 3. I'll cook and then I'll freeze the rest. I'm just trying to get my hands clean. I'll freeze the rest for later. I basically wanted to show y'all how to skin the fish if you ever in my situation, y'all. Yeah. Because it couldn't happen. And I use a lot of paper towels too, so run that bill up. All right. Let me just grab a bag. I'm gonna take a couple of these, put it in the bag, and I'm gonna cook the rest. Y'all, I'm hungry. I think I'll keep the 2 side parts. Let's put a couple of the steaks in the bag. I think still that one, this one, and then we can do this, because I've been eating steak all week. So I'm gonna leave the pretty ones for later, and then we're gonna cook these. Yeah, I'm gonna cook these, and we're gonna freeze this. These are pretty ones. You know, but there are some things coming up. You understand me? The 4th of July is coming. I'm just saying. All right. Let's put it in the bowl. Let's rinse it. The batter is seasoned batter. So we're still going to add season to the fish. Only because, see, I'm gonna have to write this down again. Let's go, okay. Sometimes I OD on hand washing, y'all, but it ain't OD when it's good and when it's healthy and when it's gonna keep you safe and not sick. So, all right, y'all. We're gonna do a little. So this is what I'm gonna cook for myself right now. The adobo is all-purpose seasoning. It has a lot of sodium, so we just do a very little of that. I like my food to be spicy, y'all. So listen, I done screwed the whole top out. But I'm not gonna go crazy like that because I know cayenne pepper could overdo it. Wang wang. I'm gonna put some onion powder for sure. If you break holes in your seasoning or spices like me, hold it over the bowl while you open it, because you see all that spice? That's gonna fall all over everywhere. So onion powder, I put a good bit of that on there, y'all. I'm gonna do, oh, that smells so good already. Listen, that onion powder do something. This black pepper. Listen, that onion powder. Black pepper. I did garlic already. No. Alright, let's do us a little garlic. A little garlic powder, honey. I use this so much. Listen. And the meal gonna go without that. I always go a little heavy on that one. You can pop it up and then limit how much you put on there. I just know my food and I know what I like, but it do have a sprinkle holes. So y'all can do it how you like, or be cautious and careful so that you don't add too much, okay? Now this lemon pepper, remember I put the adobo, that's a lot of sodium. So I'm just gonna add a little lemon pepper. And that's just for my mental eyesight. I really don't need that. I'm just saying. The other day when I cooked this, I used the smoked paprika. Some people like that. I didn't like the flavor because it gave the fish a smoked flavor and it wasn't on the grill. For me, we're not going to use that. But I will use a little ground turmeric. And that's it. And I mean a little. Get into it. Get into it. All right. I got my oil over here already. I mean, y'all know what oil look like. We all do. I got my oil over here already. We just going to turn it up to high to heat it up a little bit. I'm going to mix this up. But I want to show y'all the seasoning mixture batter that I used the other day. Look at this. Oh, let me be great. Trifling. Or did I leave it out to get in the way? I'm just saying. So, this is the one I worked with the other night. I got my oil heating up right now. Let's turn on the light. We're going to leave it off. No, we're going to turn it on low so y'all can still hear me because I don't have my mic plugged in. I'll get better. But I haven't done a live in so long. Hey, I was like, yeah, they're going to get this information tonight. And then however they feel about it, they can come back tomorrow. Just make sure y'all watch the videos on my channel. Over here, you're going to get cooking. You're going to get eating. And personality. And just me in my happy phase of whatever it is I'm eating at that moment. If you want to visit my glam, beauty, fashion, my other personalities, and how we love to dress and impress with a little finesse, because this channel is growing with finesse. My other channel is Miss Lanice Finesse 24/7. So if you guys if you're more into just our daily living lifestyle, beauty, fashion, you need to, or you may want to subscribe to my Miss Lanice Finesse 24/7 page. I'll probably put it in the comments over here. I'm a rebel, so sometimes I go against the rules when it comes down to these social media platforms, and they've been putting me in my place. Check and mate. Like, I be out there rolling with the big dogs, I think. And then they be like, boop, we not going to share this. We not going to push this. We not going to XYZ. So I'm trying to get my pages to the point where I can reset, restart, and so my videos can be seen, because I have a lot of good content. Sometimes it's just chill and motivating, but either way, I have a lot of good content, but they won't push it because I'll be doing what I want to do, and that's not the right thing to do when they're telling you what to do. So I'm getting information. I've been in formation almost 30 days, probably a little less, and they ain't gonna have no problems out of me, because I don't want to keep recording and not have my content show up on the For You page or the YouTube, shorts or wherever. You know what I'm saying? So you got to learn that you can't break the rules. And I've been a rule breaker when it comes to that, because I've been always doing what I want to do, y'all. My light just went out, but that's okay. It'll charge up. And if you can't see me tonight, you will see me tomorrow, or maybe on your shorts, your lives, or, videos. Because I'm going to share regardless. If I get 1 view, 2 view, 40 views, I'm sharing. So, yeah, I be doing what I want to do. But I don't do that no more. I'm practicing that there's rules for a reason when it come down to these platforms, and I need to abide by the rules. So, y'all, this where we at. This is the seasoning that I tried for the first time. Fish fry, spicy. This is the Hill Country Fair. So, I'm going to tell y'all right off the bat, don't buy it. Don't buy it, baby. You're going to waste your money. It was about $4. Only thing they standing by is crispy. My fish stay coming out crispy. I've been talking a little too long. I'm going to put a little soft because I don't do dark meat, baby. I don't even like my man dark like that. But I love me some melanin. No, don't get it twisted. I don't cross borders, but So, we're going to let that cool down a little bit. But, yeah, only thing they standing by is the crispy. That's why it's lit up more than the spicy. So, I did get that. That's what's in here, because I've fried 3 times this week. Not every day, but, I did it to try it out so I can give y'all a review on it. Crispy is amazing, but I need some flavor. But I like adding my own flavor anyway, so I was like, okay, I'll still use it and not waste my money. So that's what we doing. All right, let me just wet my hands. So yeah, y'all. If y'all got any questions, y'all know y'all can always leave them in the chat. I'm sorry if I missed any comments. Just found you and subscribe. Looks cool. Thank you so much. If you like eating, cooking, knowledge about crock pots, southern cooking, all of that, I do that. I just wasn't able to do as much as I wanted to because of where I was in life and all of that. But now that I'm in a better position, thank God, I can go back to doing what I know that I'm capable of doing. So I'm glad you subscribed. Welcome to the family. And yeah, as long as I wake up, y'all will see more of me, even if it's in a video, a short, or live. But my next 5 months of the year is to go live more. And if you look on my channel, I probably went live like 3 times out of the 7, 8 years I've been on YouTube. So what we really doing. But I know growth takes effort. So I'm here. So I appreciate you for subscribing. And hopefully this channel is informational to you in whatever journey of life you're on, when it comes down to, Oh, that's still hot, real hot, y'all. Hold on. Mm-hmm. Give me that southern cookie. Listen, I'm here. I can do that. I really wish my light would have never went out, but we're going to have to work with it, y'all. I'm going to probably fry up a couple and be done. Do you use buttermilk? I do. I haven't used it in so long, but I wasn't in a position where I could cook. And y'all will get that testimony story, all of those things at a later date. But yes, I do. I actually purchased one of these organic coconut milks. I'm trying to just make more healthier selections and then be conscious of what's included in the ingredients. I know sometimes it may not seem like it, and I don't even think I shared that portion with y'all just yet because I record ahead. But yeah, so I am trying to do that, and we're gonna get there. Do you use buttermilk in your food? Because I don't have no problem with getting advice through my comment section, learning new things. I listen, I'm not that person, and I don't know it all. But I know when I put my hands on it, we gonna make it do what it do. Okay? And if I can get one of your recipes and or some things that you like and try it, hey, I might get there. Baby, this about to be good. I'm telling you, listen. I took myself out earlier. My phone won't stop ringing. I had to do some things with the boutique. It was a non-stop day. Oh, excuse me. It was a non-stop day, but you know what? I got up. I did it. I set out to go live today. And I've been cooking this fish all week. I could have been live. I was like, oh, I'll do it another day, another day, another day. Just putting it off. Like, what you can do today, you can do tomorrow. And the next day. And be better at it if you start now. So that's what made me just click play. Click, just turn the camera on, baby. And that's what I did. So, y'all, this the fish. I'm going to pull y'all up here a little close to the stove. I just have to let these sit for a little while. A little couple seconds. That's why I turned this heat down a little bit. It smells so good. This fish smells so good. It's not even cooking yet. But my experience with the batters and stuff like that, either you can make your own batter with the cornmeal flour and then everything else that you add in there, or when you get those packs that says seasoned batter, add you something else, baby. I promise you, they don't got enough for what you want. They don't have enough of what you want, okay? And if you realize that, when you realize that, you gonna know. Oh, that was hot. I'm gonna have to pick this phone up. So yeah, I just want to have me some catfish. I know I'm gonna have a sandwich. I'm not doing nothing extra. I was gonna have rice and biscuits. Rice, biscuits, and I like my rice with sugar. And I know that's like against the rules with a lot of y'all, but I'm an 80s baby, so we're gonna do what we want to do regardless. Y'all, let's put this fish in here so it can start cooking, then we can talk later. Good. Listen, I don't like my fish to be burnt up dark, so I try to turn that heat down. I like my fish to be cooked all the way through. I need to learn how to turn this camera around because this is real ratchet right here, but I'm gonna learn, y'all. Listen, I'm gonna get back into formation with going live. I never really knew how to do it in the beginning, but I was trying though. I was putting on the front like, yeah, I got this. I was still learning while I was doing it because, baby, what we do, we show up. But if I ever ask y'all a fun fact about me, you better remember that one. I promise you. You better. That might get you some money later. I'm telling you. I was showing up and I didn't really even know how to work the thing. You hear me? But yeah, y'all. So we got our fish in there. I got my fish on. I had it on high when I was warming up my oven and my skillet. This is a cast iron skillet, so it's favorable to frying. And if you get a bigger one, the deep fry is like chef's kiss. But I have it on 6. I have it on number 6. My oven goes to high, and so high is like at a 10, but I have it on a 6 right now. That's what it's doing right now, y'all. I'm not gonna turn it yet. I'll wait until maybe 5 minutes and then I'll flip it. So yeah, I mean, we doing it. Let me see what the comments saying. Hey y'all, hey. Thank you for subscribing. Yes, I love Southern cooking. Listen, but we can't eat that all the time, y'all. It's good. I ain't gonna lie, but you can't eat it every day. I'm not gonna. You can do what you want to do. Let me just say that. While I'm standing up in here cooking it, you can do what you want to do. I just can't eat it every day. I'm just saying. YouTube is promoting you on my page. Oh, thank you, Green. I'm grateful, for YouTube to promote me on the page and recommend it. That's amazing. So I'm thankful. Hey, you're very right. Thank you, Miss Tamara Fletcher. Miss Fletcher, thank you. Is this fish with bones? Yes. Catfish comes with bones. So you have to be careful. The bones are not really small like some fish. So you will recognize if the bone is present. But yes, catfish comes with bones. It's good. It's good though. Like, I decided that I'm not gonna say what I want to say because I'm trying to do a healthier living, but then y'all like to hold me to that. Then when y'all catch me eating something that ain't healthy, y'all want to jump in the comments. I ain't saying the people that's on the live, but I know it'll happen. So I'm just trying to factor in getting something healthier to eat than what I've been eating. Y'all, and y'all know I've been eating out a lot. I've been sharing it with y'all. I got so much more to share. And I'm getting older. Yes, I'm frying the fish, but it's at a lower quality of a higher quality of oil, so it's consuming less and all of those things. And eventually I'll get to the point where I say, okay, I can still deep fry, but I got better oil, better quality of seasonings. All of those things play a factor. But yes, it is deep fried, y'all. We frying it tonight. We eating it tonight. But I am trying to make conscious, better decisions, and y'all probably gonna see that in my upcoming content. I'm not forcing nothing on y'all. I'm gonna do what I want to do. Y'all do what y'all want to do. Anything y'all learn from me that's gonna be beneficial to help you, go ahead and give your girl a like, let her know, hey, I like this, I don't like that. And you got your opinion and the right, okay? So I just share my life because it's share worthy, and you might learn something. And then I might learn something too. So that's where we at. Did you dip it in flour first and then with the egg? Oh no, ma'am, no. And I'm gonna show you. I'm glad you on here. I did not. have I ever dipped my fish in the egg batter? And then I did my chicken because I know that. But I've never did it to my fish. But I'm going to show you just how crispy this fish come out of here. And it don't have to be dark or black. You know what I'm saying? And with this batter, it is meant for the fish to be crispy. But it's time to turn it over here, y'all. So let me do that. I don't know if y'all can see that all the way because I need to learn how to turn this camera around. So don't judge me, but I got it facing up right now at this point. And then if I turn it around, I probably have better light because I can turn the flash on. But we gonna get there. So no, I did not do that. She said you did dip it in the flour first and then the egg and then the flour with the seasoning sauce. Extra crispy. Oh, Miss Fletcher. Okay. I need to say this. How can I say this comment? Let's pin this message. Because I'm a learner. I like to learn. I like to learn, baby. And so I just pinned that. I pinned that comment so that I can go back to it. Thank you so much. At least you're having fun. I like the good vibes. Listen, I'm going to have fun. I'm going to have good vibes. I'm going to make mistakes. I'm going to learn. And then I'm going to be a beast at what I do because that's life. We grow, we learn, we flourish. All of those things. So, yes, ma'am. We want the crispy. Yeah. And when I cooked this the other day, baby, it was crispy. I was on that video, and I just gave y'all a little snippet because I was so greedy. I didn't realize the camera wasn't rolling. When I got done, all I had was me like this. And that was all y'all seen, baby. Listen. Y'all. But I'll definitely try that. I'm always up for trying new things as long as it don't hinder my food flavor, quality, and me being able to cook it right. Crispy is not healthy. I agree. Just like me frying this fish ain't healthy. But I feel like if I don't fry it eat it all the time, I do my body some justice. It'll be okay to a certain degree. But as I get older, I learned that it's probably not the best thing to do at all. But I'm not a perfect human being, baby. I like to eat, so I'll be sacrificing sometimes. I'm just saying. Well, I'm using canola oil tonight. Normally, I use sesame seed, grapeseed, oils that I use. But yeah, tonight we using canola oil. Yeah, I went and got one of them little bitty ones. Baby, I was desperate for this fish. I'm gonna tell you the truth. And when I knew, I went in there trying to buy me 2 big ones. But if I had about 2 big fish together, it was gonna be $58 just for the fish. That wasn't including the extra seasonings that I needed, the batter that I wanted to try. And I went to get Andy's. If you ever know Andy's fish seasoning, I went to get that, but they didn't have it. So I had to go with what they had. And that's what I end up getting, which is the one I just had, which wasn't bad. I noticed it didn't have flavor, but crispy it gave. It gave pretty much. Yeah. So I was like, I can work with this. I'm not wasting this. It's not going to trash. You know what I'm saying? I can add a little extra flour, a little extra cornmeal, spice it up if I need to, whatever. So I did do that. But yeah, girl. Avocado oil. Ooh, yes. Yes, avocado oil is definitely a big one that is healthy. I agree. And I don't have none of that. And I've never cooked with that, to be honest. But it's definitely a healthy oil. Thank you so much. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Yes. And I'm grateful because if we are not getting old, we're dead. And people are like, oh, you look this, you got, baby. It's better than being on the other side. And I want to go to the other side and be with Jesus. But it's not right now. So if that's what you feel, clap your hands and say amen, because I'm still here. Bum, 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 bum. Like, people be out here trying to make you feel a certain way when they really don't even understand what they're saying to you. Oh, you this, you that, and I'm still here. Yeah. And I'm grateful with whatever issue you feel like you see on me. Woo! Hallelujah. So I'm grateful. I'm thankful. Now let's turn it on and up. Do you have home French? Do you have home fried chips with this? No, girl, I can't eat. I try to stay away from French fries. Like, I love French fries and McDonald's ice cream. The ice cream, and I know it's probably gonna be weird, but I love McDonald's ice cream cones with French fries. Girl, that's the worst, but it tastes so good. So I try to stay away from it. So no, I do not. I'm literally finna eat this fish. Pop, 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 pop. This fish by itself with a little let me show you what I had made the other night. I took my Caesar dressing and I had, let me see what else I got in here. I took my Caesar dressing, I took my Texas Pete hot sauce. And then what else did I add? I had jalapeno peppers. No, that's not right. I had this Maria's. I think she a local in Texas. I gotta get my fish out of here. Hold on, baby. Hold on, baby. Give me 1 second. I took, hold on, baby, because we ain't gonna burn this fish up. I went through too much to this fish cooked up. Lord knows I ain't lying. I'm gonna eat all 4 of these. I'm telling you the truth. It's been a long day. I worked hard for this fish. I ain't gonna lie to you. My kids like, Mom, you a mess. And ill. Y'all. I'm finna eat all. And you know there's some bones in here too, so it's not big as what y'all think. I'm finna eat all 4 of these. Okay. So, I got, the other day I made, where is it? I have some sriracha. Here you go. So, we gonna take, girl, it was so good. And when you be in your experimenting stage, that's when you really find out what it really do. Let me get me one of these bowls. I took me some Caesar dressing. This one right here. I think this Maria's she's local in San Antonio, Texas, y'all. It tastes so good. Okay, it's fine. So I took this. I took the Texas Pete. I put like 2 tablespoons of this, even though I ain't supposed to have this because it's creamy, but we ain't gonna talk about that. I put 2 tablespoons of this. I put me 2 tablespoons of the Texas Pete because I want to have that flavor that the Texas Pete bring, which y'all know is not hot. It just gives that flavor. But I got to be aware of my sodium being bad. I took the sriracha hot chili sauce. Ooh, I almost broke my bowl. Listen. I was in here dipping and flipping, baby. I said, okay, Caesar. It did not overpower. I only put 1 tablespoon of this. The other day I put 2 of these, but I'm only gonna do 1. I'm a Caesar salad queen. Like, baby, take me out, make it big, make it pretty. Let me get some croutons too. Even though, you know, croutons don't really come with a Caesar in the restaurant. But baby, give me some croutons. Some of them and dipping. It was so good. I said, okay, I gotta show this to them, but I never got around to it. I'm gonna be honest. And then I put it in the refrigerator without the lid on it, and I can't even use this. So this literally done sit in the refrigerator 2 days. Look at it. And I gotta clean the bowl so I can pull that on out of there so it can be clean and I can wash the dish when I wash this. But yeah, so that's what we finna do. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Oh my God. Y'all, the fish fell out. Oh. Mm. Yeah. It's smoking so bad I gotta put it down. Oh Lord. And it tastes so good. So I ain't gonna hold y'all no long. That's good. Ooh. I'm glad I didn't put this on there. Because I put this on there the other day, y'all. I was upset. But when you trial and error in your food, you learn. I do not put no smoked paprika on your fish. I was trying to do regular paprika, but when I put it on my fried fish, it was giving me so many different vibes, y'all. Like I had put my fish on the grill and it wasn't fried, but I'm looking at it and I know it's fried. It was bad. But I'm not gonna hold y'all. Let me see what the comments say. Y'all, it was good. So I'm finna make that same dip. I'm gonna use I'm gonna eat, because I'm finna eat all 4 of them, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I am. I'm gonna eat 2 plain. And then I'm gonna eat this bread right here that has no artificial flavors or preservatives, no fructose corn syrup, and no bleached flour. Now, I've been trying to do better. I don't make the right decisions all the time. People be, I don't. But I'm trying. This is 100% whole wheat bread from HEB. I like it. So I'm gonna do 2 by itself, and then I don't eat the edges of the bread, like all this brown on the edges, and then I don't eat that. So I'm like a kid. You cut the the edges off so they can have their peanut butter and jelly. I take them edges off so I can eat my food. I just don't eat the edges for whatever reason. Childhood trauma, whatever, call it what you want. I don't. Ooh, that was good. I don't eat the edges. So I'm going to cut them into, cut off all 4 corners on that bread. And then I'm going to eat just one with 2 pieces of fish. Let me catch up on y'all comments. Let me see. Thank you, Miss Fletcher, for everything. Avocado, I'm going to buy some. I have the grapeseed. I have like 6 different oils up there, but I'm going to buy the avocado oil as well. Good vibes, you deserve it. Thank you. The worst is the best. Girl. Mixed Texas pea with the ranch. I feel like that'll go. It'll go 100%. If it go with this Caesar, I already know. But I'm trying to get off the creamy dressing, y'all. I'm lactose. But I sacrifice my stomach on a lot of occasions to have them dressings, y'all. I'm lactose. I need to start doing just straight vinaigrette. But I'm trying. But that sound good. Because I always do my buffalo wings, and I come home, add Texas Pete, and then I use blue cheese. Like, girl. So I know what you're saying. It's going to taste good, but I need to make better decisions with my stomach. I didn't mean to make you hungry, girl. Listen, it's one of them nights. I promise. I can. We do a collab next. I love you, blessed food. I'm definitely open to collabs, Miss Fletcher. And you have a good night too as well. Me too, but I love milk too much. Oh, girl, that milk had me toe up. Y'all have a good night. I'm finna go to bed. I'm finna eat my food. Make my extra dressing to dip. And then I'll see y'all. I don't know when. I don't like to make promises because sometimes life happens. But I love y'all. Y'all stay blessed. And until next time, make sure y'all like, comment, share. And you ain't even got to make sure y'all like, comment, and share. You don't have to like everything that I'm saying, but if it resonates with you, subscribe. Until next time, good night. Bye. Thank you so much for subscribing to the family. Bye. See, I don't even know how to end this thing.